Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm Tahir Dhindsa and you're watching SDTV. Nowadays, safety and security of the labor force is taking precedence over other things, but still it is being neglected because of the profits. Shipbreaking industry has been shown as an industry which sometimes neglects all these safety standards and all that. Actually, end of life vessels are thrown out on the beaches, and then and there they are slaughtered at open slaughterhouse. That sometimes brings out bad chemicals, dangerous, and other events that are very bad for the labor, and nobody cares. So these social sides are often neglected. But the good thing is that there is a coalition of partners, NGOs, is a platform that is bringing awareness and giving policy options for the policymakers to come up with a policy and the law to govern all those things. Sara Costa is with us. She represents that forum. Sara, very warm welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Say something about what we have just said, and then we'll rumble on.
Thank you for the invitation to be here. And I'm Sara Costa from the NGO Shipbreaking platform.
Right.
As you correctly said, we are a coalition of 17 environmental and human rights NGOs,
Right.
Who work to not only to reverse the current shipbreaking practices, which are extremely harmful for the environment and for the workers, which are actually currently and for the last decades done on the intertidal zone, on the beaches in Gadani in Pakistan, Bangladesh in Chattogram, and along India. But we also focused on highlighting the solutions and ensure that end-of-life vessels are recycled in an environmental and sound manner, which for us, and especially speaking in the context of circular economy and blue economy here in Pakistan, should be done in a contained area, which are dry docks, facilities where all these pollutants are. It protects the environment, but it also provides enhanced safety for the workforce.
What are the impediments? Who is stopping you from, achieving all these social safety standards?
So, of course, this is the shipping industry is a powerful industry. And of course, end-of-life vessels are a profit at the end for them also. But of course, so it means that they will always have profit. But of course, dismantling their vessels on the beach in these three countries is much more profitable. And of course, they not only, let's say, use the weak governance in these countries
Local
and
law.
the weak enforcement, the legislation, but they also, of course, circumvent international law. So this is done by the industry for always, right? For so many decades. So these are the main issues. So not only using weak governance and enforcement, law enforcement in these countries, but also, lack of labor rights in these countries as well, as you were saying. So workers their rights and their safety, their health are all neglected, as well as the environment, of course.
How are you proceeding? What are you doing? It's a campaign, it's awareness campaign,
Yes.
it's some sort of dialogue with the government. How are you approaching?
So it's a campaign, as you said, so it's off the beach campaign, and our work is actually focused in different focuses, I would say. So first, of course, is raising awareness on the problems. Then we have also advocacy work in the government authorities, also corporate work. Corporate advocacy work with the shipping companies, of course, the progressive ship owners. We also we monitor academic research, which we believe is also very important. Having evidence and also promoting academic research in these areas, not only on the environment but also on the human rights, occupational health issues. But also we have, as we are also much focused on not only raising the problems but also providing solutions. And actually, as here we have organized a ship recycling lab in Rotterdam, looking at new technologies already available for ship recycling, and also having the context of circular economy and circular economy hubs. And this has brought different stakeholders, not only ship
What
owners,
is the end
but
product? It is steel only, or
steel, but also the steel, of course, because
there are other products?
yeah, a lot of. I mean, main valuable product from ship recycling is steel, which has. I mean, all these years now only now they realize that steel is so valuable, right? It's a very valuable resource because then you don't have to use mining for that. So that's definitely a very extremely valuable resource.
So, are you confident that in given time that you can force them, especially the Sustainable Development Goals, the UN presented, and circular economy is very closely akin to that? Do you think by 2030, when Sustainable Development Goals need to be implemented, do you think the shipbreaking industry will reform itself and come in the ambit of the international law?
Yeah, we hope. Of
Okay.
course, this has been. I mean, our work itself, it has been a very long. I mean, you see results. I mean, in a long term, but now it's the momentum for a real change because, as you said, the Sustainable Development Goals, which are perfectly contextualized in a circular economy context. So that's the real moment to make a real change, which has never been, this momentum of pressure on with all these issues has never been so strong before. So
You have come here and you must have visited Pakistan industry and talked to the what is the monetary quantum of industry in Pakistan?
what do you mean,
I mean,
the
what is
revenue?
the revenue or economic size? What is the size of industry in Pakistan?
Now, I mean, I don't have this data, but I mean, the industry in Pakistan has seen a declining trend since
Because of this
yeah,
enforcement
more than-
issues.
because of the situation in Pakistan, the devaluation of the currency, the application of taxes from the government of Pakistan. But the issue is also the industry is not formalized. So there are a lot of issues that Pakistan has to look into, and we believe that this is a good chance to move the industry of the beach
Of the beach to the
to in a
prepared
contained
docks.
area. Yes,
In
to
a
contain.
contained
Of course, never forgetting the downstream waste management, which also comes from the industry, right? When you not only have steel, but you have PCBs, asbestos, the
Plastics
steel.
and other-
Yes, so all of these. Of course, the steel is also sometimes contaminated with mercury, with radioactive material. So all of these has to be taken into account.
Right. Anything else you want to say for the general public to understand? Anything one line?
Yeah, it's important that people are aware of where end of life ships which transport our goods all over the world, and definitely raising awareness on how they are dismantled at the end of life, and the innumerous costs that it has for the environment, for the workers, is definitely an important issue. But also of course, to give a positive message to Pakistan that this is the moment to shift this industry to a real and sound environmentally ship recycling.
Right. So the bottom line is that it's a governance issue, and the government should come up with a firm legislation, adopt new rules and principles, and in consultation, as you know, the expert has just said, that already at this time, at this point in time, new technologies are available and the legal system is very firm up. And this is the time which is a chance to correct all this. For today, that's all for today. Goodbye for now.